Hello everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, we'll be learning more about absolute value and what it would look like if it were in an equation. So, without further ado, let's head on into the video. So what is absolute value? So, absolute value, you can see it when there are these two bars besides a positive or negative number. But what does this mean? What does this mean? Well, this means anything inside of them will become a positive number. So a positive number will stay a positive number, but a negative number will become a positive number. So it basically converts all the signs from the number inside of it to a positive number. So let's say we have negative 7. So in this case, the absolute value of negative 7 is 7, but also the absolute value of 7, just positive 7, is also 7. So a positive stays positive, but a negative becomes a positive. And this rule applies no matter how large the number may be. So let's say we have negative 10 and 2,000. Well, both of them, although they're large, or although 2,000 is large, the rule still applies no matter what. So now that we know that everything inside those two bars will become a positive number, then how can we use this in an equation? With a variable. So let's say we have 10 plus t, like the absolute value of t is equal to 0. Well, we solve this how we would solve any normal equation. First, we want to isolate t, so we subtract 10 from both sides. But in this case, we get the absolute value of t is equal to negative 10. But the answer is actually no solution. Because as I stated before, a negative number will become a positive number. So the absolute value of any number, no matter what that number can be, it cannot be negative. So that's why this problem has no solution, because technically in this equation it will say that there's a negative value for the absolute value of a number. But in this case, let's say we add 10 to both sides, then we'll get the absolute value of t is equal to 10. So in this case, we get the absolute value of t is equal to 10. And remember, if positive 10 or negative 10 are placed in place of t, then it would still equal 10, no matter if it's positive or negative. You can write positive and underneath a negative sign like I show, or you can just write negative 10, comma, positive 10. Now let's do another problem. The absolute value of z minus 21 is equal to 4. So just as we do in any equation, we'll try to isolate the absolute value of z. So we add 21 to both sides, and we get the absolute value of z is equal to 25. And is it positive? Yes. So now we know it could be positive or negative 25 in place of z, and this statement will still be true. Now, you all are going to do a practice problem all by yourselves. The absolute value of k minus 210 is equal to positive 21. You have 30 seconds. Did you do it? Let's go ahead and check if you got the right answer. So first things first, we're going to add 210 from both sides, just like how we would do in a normal equation. So when we add 210, we get 231 on one side, and we get is equal to the absolute value of k. And we can see that the absolute value of k, so is positive 231 positive? Well, yes, I just said it's positive, which means that the absolute value of k can equal 231. And what two numbers can we put in place of k that the absolute value will equal to 231? Well, that is positive and negative 231. So we know our answer for this problem is positive negative 231. Congrats, you made it to the end of this video. Whether it's you needed help with this concept, you wanted some extra practice, or you just wanted to review, I hope you got some extra practice in, or you learned something new. It would mean the world to me if you subscribed and hit that notification bell so you get notified every single time I upload a new video. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. It just tells me if I need to improve anything. And also don't forget that you can comment on my discussion page with any recommendations you may have for my videos. Thank you all so much for watching. Bye!